I've been looking forward to this movie for months and months and months now because I love the films of Jason Reitman. He has a brand new movie. It's called Labor Day, and I was really worried because I thought this movie was going to come out in 2013, and then it got pushed to January 31st. It is now February 1st. So exciting. Hopefully we're going to start getting some great movies. Got January out of the way. Though to my surprise, I did enjoy some movies that came out in January, but there was a lot of crap that also came out. But this film did get a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress. Kate Winslet got a nomination. So it must have been seen in some markets, maybe foreign markets, but in America, it was released yesterday, January 31st, and I finally got to see it. Now, the film tells a story. It centers around the late 1980s, but it tells a story of a mother and a son living alone together. And we get to know Kate Winslet, who plays the mother, and she's just still not really dealing with life and really sad after she has been divorced. And she's a mess. She just can't get around. Of course, we don't really know a lot about her and why she's this way, but over the course of a weekend, this is called Labor Day, so it is over the course of the Labor Day weekend, they go to the store and they kind of run into a convicted murderer who is on the run, played by Josh Brolin. And for some reason, they bring him into their home and spend the weekend. And they just form this weird relationship with him, this weird bond. At first, it's scary. It is quite like, why are we doing this? And then slowly, they form this kind of weird family. It's just like this weird family unit. And again, I really like the films of Jason Reitman. I think he's one of the greatest young filmmakers. He's actually my age. He's only like 2 months younger than me. So he's my age, and he's making these amazing films at the age of 36. That is just awesome. I mean, he's been making movies for a long time. Of course, I didn't hear about him, I believe, until Thank You for Smoking. But he went on to make Juno, Up in the Air, Young Adult, and now this Labor Day. And as the movie was happening, I was like trying to find the feeling of like believing into this story, because this movie is extremely far-fetched. It is based on a novel, and the movie does state that it is written for the screen by Jason Reitman, so I don't know what he changed from the novel. But this movie, it took a while, it took a long time to really understand the motivations behind the character and what they go through, and this relationship that is kind of formed. It's a tough movie to swallow. At times it's very endearing and I got very emotional, and other times I was scratching my head like, I don't know if that really makes sense. I don't know if these people in this situation, unless they're completely insane, if they would go and do these things and deal with someone who might have a checkered past. I mean, they don't know this guy from Adam. So, we actually, through the movie, we do learn of what happens in the background and the motivations and the revelations that happen. But, these characters, I don't know, unless he tells them, I mean, maybe through the book, and maybe there's more detail in the book. But as a movie, it's kind of a mess. Though I think it's a good mess, because the movie looks beautiful. I really like the score. This is more of a thriller than a romance or a comedy. Usually, Jason Reitman's known for doing these kind of quasi-comedies, but mixed in a lot of reality, that you really find more humanity in his movies than just straight comedies like his father would make. Ivan Reitman, who is another great director as well, I really like Ivan Reitman. But this movie is more of a straight thriller. There is some romance going on. It's a very mixed bag. But I think it's quite good for what it does. Now, I think the direction's really great, the cinematography, the acting by Josh Brolin and Kate Winslet are great, and this new actor who plays the kid, it's kind of a coming-of-age story as well. There's a lot of stuff going on in this movie. But I think he does really some great work as well. I think what I liked most about this movie was actually the setting, the way it looked, the way it was directed, the way it was acted. The story for me was just back and forth, and I really wanted to praise this film to the skies because I really like Jason. I think he's made some great films. This is not a great film in my eyes. I think it's a good movie and definitely worth your time, especially if you're a fan of Jason, but be cautious, it's not a perfect film. I did like the movie, but with major reservations. But I do recommend you check it out, even with those small issues that the film has. I give Labor Day 3 solid stars. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association on Facebook and Twitter. And if you've enjoyed this review, please click right here and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully we can see some amazing films. It's February now. We'll have to see. I have hope. Lego movie's coming out. Very excited about that. All right, peace on earth, my friends. Later.